anticlimactic, wasn't it?
I mean, to be fair, you did make that choice when you were getting attacked.
Yeah, because I didn't know what to do, because normally I could just wail on them they wouldn't handcuff me. They just would keep just bonking me with a little wimpy taser while spraying me with relaxation gas. And they were only dangerous when accompanied by anything else. And I didn't realize that the electric cuffs on me would damage my torso. That's kind of a strange thing for them to do, you know? Okay. Who is that?
It's just I just made it. I don't have any character for this one. I think it's so weird that they add a selection sound to the start screen and that's it.
Putus.
Okay.
Alright, shall we make it... Let's try a different character.
Okay. Let's see.
Pooh!
What's scavenger again?
That means we start in a bunker.
And you have limited professions.
Yeah, our profession's limited to being a rookie.
Oh.
And we start at the beginning of next summer. I don't know what that means.
That probably means there's like a lot of decayed food already and bad stuff like that. Dead batteries, that kind of thing.
Dead people.
Let's see.
Dead houses.
At the zoo, you said sounds really scary.
It does. I don't know how scary. I've never seen a zoo.
What's wilderness?
It means you don't start at a bunker or in town.
A survivor is the only thing you can be.
Experiment is basically wilderness, but you can mutate, be a mutant.
What is your profession when you do that?
Experiment can be survivor, voluntary experiment, where you start with some cooking skill, or involuntary, where you're like a survivor, but you have nothing but a subject suit.
So it's like challenge mode.
Yeah, but you get points then.
Well, let's do experiment, since that's the thing you like so much about this game.
Oh, you can also be a broken cyborg, but hell no. Cyborg is just regular. Volunteer gives you lab
plus
equipment.
2 electronics, plus 2 cooking.
And unwilling just gives you a point back, because it costs 2 points to be an experiment. But you also start with no equipment.
So, but if you do volunteer, you only have 5 points.
Yes. Broken Cyborg only gives you 2 points? Good God! That sounds...
And what's Survivor? Just default? Nothing?
It costs the 2 points for experiment, but that's it. You also will start out in the woods instead of at a bunker, but that's not a big deal.
Yeah, because usually all there's is one person to talk to in the bunker.
And some basic stuff to break.
Alright, well, yeah, just do basic Survivor then.
So yeah, we have a lot more traits, good and bad, available to us now.
I'm guessing electroreceptors work even if you're blind.
You can see robots and creatures filled with electricity through walls, but being electrocuted will affect you more. That makes sense, right?
Costs 2 points.
It does. It sounds pretty limited. Unless you're in a lab, which has a lot of robotic creatures.
What's feline ears?
It's pretty self-explanatory. You just hear better, which means those little sound notifications are generally more accurate and at better range.
Fey eyes?
It doesn't... It's pleasing to look at. Other people like it a bit more. It's probably not worth a point.
No. Accomplished sleeper was the name of one?
That's basically what it means. Oh, you're better at sleeping without a bed or such.
Oh.
It's the opposite of insomnia. You're just good at falling asleep.
What are canine ears?
It's the same, basically, but it gives you more of an affinity for the lupine tree instead of the feline tree.
Oh. Chitinous skin you said you like.
I mean, it's not bad. It's good to have. It just gives you slight cutting resistance.
Mm-hmm. Is Pack Mule an original one?
Yeah. It means you're just better at organizing things so you can hold a bit more volume.
Oh. What's Felloderm?
It gives you, like, green planty skin, which has weak armor. It retains moisture better, and it makes wetness bother you a lot less. It also makes you kind of green.
It costs 3 points, though.
I mean, it does 3 things for you. But
poison resistance, pretty self-explanatory.
Poison
Radiogenic.
It makes it so while you're irradiated, you actually convert the radiation into health slowly. Mm. You heal better while irradiated. Robust genetics, you mutate better.
And you will always randomly mutate in this?
No, only if you take one of these 3 genetic drawbacks.
Well, let's demonstrate what you do normally with the...
You want me to be a Vane, then?
I guess. Except I'd rather have a slightly higher perception than you usually do for a Vane.
Let's see, with a Vane I go for...
Robust genetics.
Fast healer. High adrenaline. When her head or torso to break, you get
faster, so you can run away from
attacks. You just gain speed in general, and also you get massive pain resistance temporarily, which is typically enough to turn a fight around. The problem is it won't trigger from arm damage, so if your arms... You'll often end fights with broken arms with that. Indefatigable.
Can't be tired.
You just have more stamina.
Well, I'm just saying that's what indefatigable means.
I mean, I can be tired, I'm just not very good at being tired.
And then robust genetics, I'm guessing.
Pain resistant.
Alright, so now...
And for drawbacks, genetic chaos is worth quite a bit, given that if you have robust genetics, it's arguably a good trait. Mm-hmm. Robust genetics plus genetic chaos earns you 1 point. Obviously, you can't have robust genetic downward spiral because that doesn't make sense. Fast metabolism is a scary trait, but it fits.
Well, I was just saying to base it off that. We're going to adjust it a little bit.
All right,
it's somewhere in the middle. Get rid of pain resistant.
If we're not making a Vane, then the main thing we just want is genetic cows.
Yeah, well, what was fast healer again?
Fast healer increases how much you heal while asleep, and you'll recover a little bit when you're not sleeping. The thing is, if you get a full night's sleep with this on, it's basically a full heal.
Well,
you heal just
fast healer still.
There are 2 higher ranks of it, but I don't really see the point when a full night's rest will just top you off on any limb that isn't broken.
Does gills make it so you can go across water instead of just land?
Gills let you breathe underwater. Also gives you points towards the fish tree. Which makes you more likely to get fishy mutations.
Which can make it so that you lose your lungs in bad...
No. The game's not that cruel.
Oh.
The worst a mutation's going to do is prohibit certain equipment slots or make you get hungry more. It's not going to end your life directly.
Alright, so... Padded feet makes it so that you can sneak easier, I'm guessing?
No, padded feet means...
Oh, I guess sneak isn't really a thing in this.
Yeah, padded feet makes it so... Normally you get a slight movement penalty when you're barefooted. It removes that and actually gives you a slight speed boost when you're barefooted. But wearing sneakers does the same thing.
What's animal empathy?
Animals
are less likely to...
Peaceful animals won't run away, and aggressive ones are less likely to attack. it only applies to natural animals.
It sounds of limited use.
It's nice, but it's not helpful. Because peaceful animals, all this is for them is made so it's easier to run up and kill them. But,
yeah.
Which is a weird thing for animal empathy to do.
Yeah. How much does night vision cost?
Like 2 points. A lot of people consider it essential.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you a large radius, but it's a lot more than
0.
well, than like 1 square.
Do it.
Other mutations available are whiskers, which make you better at dodging, and they are handsome, allegedly. Web walker makes you immune to webs.
We haven't even seen any yet.
I mean, the thing with if you see webs, you can just not walk into them because you will see them.
What's terrifying? I'm guessing it has negative social benefits.
It makes things more likely to run away from you.
Go to the drawbacks real quick. Addictive personality.
You want that? Alright, I mean...
Yeah, because we're pretty avoidant of them anyway.
Beak's drawback is you can't wear face gear.
Herbivore and carnivore are really bad.
Depending, they're sometimes livable. It really depends. I find carnivore to be slightly more sustainable. It's very situational.
Yeah, you just have to do a lot more killing of animals for it.
Feathered arms is really bad and really...
It makes it so you can't wear outfits or something?
No, it's permanent arm encumbrance.
Oh.
Which makes you worse at combat. Better at what? Growling voice makes us less pleasant to NPCs.
Let's see here.
Hooves prevent you from wearing foot machines, but occasionally randomly kick things. Leg tentacles slow you down but make you completely silent.